Hello, everyone. I thought I'd take a couple of moments here to actually and finally put a face behind the name and the postings and the comments for the Psych 285 Consumer Psychology class. It's been a busy semester and rather hectic on my end, and I apologize once again. But I want to make this video just to turn around and answer a few questions about the study guide. With the test coming online here, basically you're looking at 50 minutes to do 25 multiple choice questions, and you do have to take the final. There have been some comments or an email questions sent to me needing clarification on some of the issues or some of the elements found on the study guide. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes to clear that up if I can. When you're looking through the study guide, one of the terms you may come across is what is called perceptual mapping. And perceptual mapping is a term that's been used for a very, very long time. It's in the perception chapter, but it has a new name, and it goes by what's called semiotics. So as you're looking through the chapter and trying to figure out what perceptual mapping is, go to the chapter on sensation and perception and look at the material on semiotics. I want to make sure that you understand that, and that's where it can be found. Another aspect that people had questions about was in the memory chapter and the concept of what is called primacy and recency. Primacy and recency is basically a phenomenon in consumer behavior and other places where we tend to remember what happens first or what happens last. So when we speak of primacy in consumer behavior, what we're talking about is the fact that primacy-oriented consumers tend to remember that which happens first in an ad. If they're watching a 30-second spot commercial, they tend to remember that which happens first in that ad. Other people are more recency oriented, and what that basically means is they'll remember what happens more recent or typically at the end of the ad. That's what consumers tend to recall. And a lot of good companies, what they will do is they will turn around and play to both ends. When they create a commercial, let's say, for example, be it a radio spot or a television commercial, they will start with something that's real good at the beginning to catch your attention. And then a lot of times they'll finish with the trademark or the emblem or the logo. So if nothing else, you'll remember the Nike swoosh or the Walmart sign or something along that line, McDonald's and the golden arches. So that is the premise, that is the idea behind the primacy and the recency. People are also asking about the concept of risk. You will see some material on social risk, some material on psychological risk. Those are actually part of the decision-making process. So I think that is, I'm going to stick my neck out, chapter 8 of your textbook on consumer behavior. That is where you want to turn around and look at that. You should find it there. If there are other elements, please let me know. Once again, I thank you so much for your patience. Don't forget you can get some extra points still by turning around and getting caught up on any of the My Marketing Labs you haven't gotten done. Happy to turn around and do that. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at gambinj@otc.edu, or if you have questions about the final or other things, I'm going to stick my neck out and give you my cell number, 417-830-6389. I'm happy to help. Thanks again, folks, and good luck with the final.